right, everybody. Thank you for joining us here on our new adventure. Kind of a tag team effort, I guess you could say.
Pretty much.
Bucklebomb, I'm here representing Bucklebomb, and Vinnie Rattlocke representing Zabadas streaming.
That is right. This is a badass network.
Check that out, guys. Lots of good content. Only $2.99 a month. Probably the cheapest streaming service out there. And if you don't want to pay for the full monthly, I believe you can pretty much rent or buy anything singularly.
As a matter of fact, going on for the rest of the year, all rentals are just 99 cents, and to purchase any of these shows are $1.99. So That's awesome. So it's either $3 a month to just watch all you want, $2 to buy it, or $1 to rent it.
Great.
So, and besides that, also with what we're doing now, actually isn't on the streaming channel. It is actually on the other one, Zabadas Network, which is the YouTube channel, which is completely free to watch. So that's awesome.
Yes. So this will remain on Bucklebomb's channel for the next day or so, give or take. Then it'll go right to your network, Zabadas.
Actually, I hate to interrupt you, but what we, some of my other cohorts and I discussed is that with as much content that we have right now, it would be a shame for us to take something like this from you guys. So as an olive branch to you, we've decided that I think it would be best for us to remain here on your channel with these specials. Sure. With all that we have going on, I would hate for anything that you and I would ever collaborate on to get lost into it. So by that way, we can promote you on our channel to push you over there, and you can promote people for our channels, and that way nothing will get lost, and we won't have people scrolling wondering where they're going to be able to find Acquired Taste.
Oh, absolutely.
And since you were the one that approached us with it, we thought it would be best to keep it here on your channel as well. So
that sounds good to me. Good evening, Caleb, friend of the show. All right, so we got two things to try tonight. Of course, we got the Sour Patch Kids candy popcorn.
Yes, Roji, can you give me my the popcorn, please? Roji, come here. Yes, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, you can go lay down.
And unfortunately, I know you weren't able to find it, but I was able to find it. We have the Cocoa Pebbles Milk Chocolate Candy Bar.
Yes, I'm already going to guess that it's a hit because I've been to the venue that was selling it 3 different times, and none of those times was it available. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I'm going to give it a thumbs up since everybody else likes it.
All right. Well, we'll make that the starter here. I'll go ahead and I'll give that a try. We'll give it the sniff test here. Smells very chocolatey. Let's see.
Is there any special designs on it? No, just X marks the spot.
Not too fancy. You can see the kind of bumps on the back there. It almost looks like a crunch bar.
That's how I'm guessing with it, because with Crackle and Crunch, it's supposed to be crisp rice, and with Fruity Pebbles also being crisp rice.
Not too sweet. Very chocolatey. Not really getting much of a Cocoa Pebbles taste. Tastes pretty much like a decent average candy bar.
Now, when you say it's not sweet but chocolatey, you're saying more of what, like a dark chocolate or of a milk chocolate?
No, it's definitely milk chocolate. It's got that very creamy taste.
Okay.
It's just not overpoweringly sugary. So I would go ahead and give that I'd say about a 6 out of 10.
6 out of 10, that's still not bad. That's above the curve, so very nice. I myself can't wait, because now I'm going to have to try it once it becomes available in my area.
All right, time for the main event?
Yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and try it out. So we have now when I do it on the other channel or my alter ego, Splatterhausen. We first observed the bag itself, and you can tell right off the bat that it is a Sour Patch Kid because it is really right there. The packaging seems pretty well and stuff. I'm glad. When I went to go grab it, there weren't any slightly open bags or anything, so at least we know it's good and tight. Wow.
It smells good.
Oh, God. Oh, Sour Patch Kids is honestly one of my very favorite ever of these sour candies.
Mm-hmm.
And it's very odd, too. It's a good flavor, but it's odd because you can smell the butter and the salt. And you can also smell that twinge of the Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Let's pull one out and show it off.
Yeah, the Sour Patch Kids have a very distinct smell. You can smell it.
And here we go. If you'll check that out, you'll see pieces of the Sour Patch. I got some blue and red and a little tinge of orange on here. And even as I touch it, this part of me wonders if it's salt on my fingers or if it's also some of the acid that is a part of the Sour Patch Kids. So,
when you take these and you smell them right up close, you can, like when you get to the end of the bag of the Sour Patch Kids and you got that sour candy left, that's what you got.
It even has a almost like a movie quality smell of butter to it.
Okay, you can see on this one right here, it's got like some of the green candy icing on it.
Yeah, as I shake the bag and look into it, I see all of the colors.
Mm-hmm.
So awesome. Well, might as well just go ahead and give it a shot. Have to go there again.
It comes in batches. First, you get the buttery flavor, and then the sweetness comes up at the end.
I don't know if I'm right or wrong on this, but as I'm tasting it, there is, if you'll look closely on some of these, I don't know how to, some of these little white parts, that is how they get them to stick. That is a white chocolate that is also on the popcorn. So if you're wondering how they get the pieces of the Sour Patch Kids to stick to the popcorn, you'll see it on there. Because you'll see the white part of the popcorn and how it's a little porous and whatnot. But the areas around that area where you see it that it is smooth, that is actually white chocolate.
Yep.
Oh.
And here's a shocker to me. If you're looking for something, redeeming about it, right up here, low sodium.
Oh, wow. Piece of kernels in the back of my throat.
There's that sour. There's the, first is sweet, then there's sour. There's that sour part.
I do have the sour part. And I will say a while ago, I also tried Chips Ahoy Sour Patch Kids.
How was that?
Floored me. It was one of those where it had such an odd taste to it. And my brain was telling me, there's no way you should be liking something like this. I mean, sour and sweet. And the more I ate into it, the more I enjoyed it. And one of the other things I'm noticing is the serving size is 1 1/4 cups, which is 30 grams. And they are 150 calories for each one of those. So if you're only looking to have 150 calories, make sure that you do proportion with the cups and whatnot, which a cup is actually a very decent size.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you go to a movie theater and you buy Sour Patch Kids, a chocolate bar or white chocolate bar, even in a bag of popcorn, you've already spent about $17.50. And these were there for only what, $2?
I think I paid three or so.
There you go. So $3, and you get everything in it for $17.50 at a movie theater.
I mean, you can see it's a pretty good sized bag, and it's actually filled.
When I opened my bag up, it was to right here.
Yeah,
and
it's actually filled.
The chip bags you get are only to here. I believe they say that's because it's filled with a specific air in it that has a gas chemical that helps keep the items fresh.
And you can see some of these popcorns have actually pretty good sized chunks of candy on it, and This might be the best.
This one is almost completely coated in white chocolate.
This might be one of the best popcorns I've had.
Oh, there's a mother load right there.
Oh yeah.
This one is completely. This is one of the perfect examples. This would be a perfect if you're trying to show off what this looks like. This guy right here with all of the pieces. That is the perfect example to use.
Plenty of
now it's gone.
Plenty of chocolate and plenty of candy bits there. I'm going to say this is a 10 out of 10. This is actually really good.
This is genius.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love it too when I reach in and I grab big clusters like that. And I not once. And see, I've had this now for a while, and I have not yet to even look at the ingredients because I'm guessing what's in it when I could easily just look down there and see. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because it says non-fat dairy milk, soy lecithin. So right there, you got some of the ingredients with the non-confectionery coating, which is the sugar palm kernel oil. That all is some of the makeups for white chocolate. Because white chocolate isn't actual chocolate.
Nope. It's actually mostly a cocoa butter.
This was delicious.
Yes. And
I have to stop myself because if not, I'm going to eat the whole bag. I must have my wife try this.
I'm glad you picked this up for our first episode. This is actually really good.
This was a grand slam home run. I remember seeing what you had sent me, and I cannot wait to try that out, which is the peanut butter and jelly grilled cheese. And I've also reached out to several of my other friends, a part of Zabadas Pro, and I have been. They reached back out to me. I have about 3 or 4 different wrestlers that would also like to jump on and try out some stuff with you. So in the next coming weeks, I'll be having them reaching out to you as well as with me, and we'll get things coordinated. Definitely, I know one of the ones that comes to mind is Retro Randy, one of the video game kings of Indiana. Right. He's wanting to definitely jump on and try something out.
For those who didn't see what we've just briefly talked on, there's a new, certain foods hit the TikTok trend every once in a while. There's one I saw today. It's a grilled peanut butter and jelly, which is good by itself, but then they add, looks like shredded cheddar cheese in the middle. So it's almost a grilled cheese and grilled peanut butter and jelly together. From what I'm seeing, it's not supposed to work, but it just does and tastes really good, apparently.
Now, why I believe something like that would work is because as a child growing up, one of my favorite things to have with my chili, and if you know people put cheese in chili, is having a peanut butter sandwich. I have a peanut butter with my sandwich all the time, and sometimes I even dip my peanut butter sandwich into the chili and eat it. And it's got cheese in it anyway, and I love the way that tastes. So part of me thinks that right off the bat, it would be something delicious. Now, my question is, are we planning on going all the way through on the ingredients that they used in said TikTok, or are we allowed to use our own ingredients? Say, grape jelly, if they're using that, or would I rather be more tempted with a blackberry or raspberry jelly?
I would say, I don't think it would really make much of a difference as long as it's jelly that that we enjoy.
Because part of me is like, with all these different concoctions and stuff, I mean, what happens if you did a raspberry jelly and you thought it was absolutely disgusting, and then I did a blackberry and thought it was magnificently delicious with crunchy peanut butter even?
Yeah.
What if I used Gouda and not cheddar or Munster? Limburger even. Oh, feta. Wait a minute.
Habanero pepper jack, maybe. Add a little spice into that mixture as well.
Then I might as well just have a bowl of chili to go along with it. It was splendid. I love doing this. This is awesome.
Yes, this is great.
And also, one of the things I'd also like to bring up too is I think it's tremendous because when I started doing this early in the year, it was just something to do for fun. Just because I was bored and I was getting ready to try, at the time it was a Mountain Dew. And I was like, I'm watching people chugging Mountain Dews and all these sodas. I thought I'd give it a shot as well. And so I did. And it has actually started to snowball, if you will. It's winter, so might as well. And because of that, not only am I here with you as we speak, trying fun things out. I've also been asked and had already had a very successful time on Schwartzy's podcast, which is Schwartzy's Better Days. It's on Tuesday nights, 6 o'clock. And I am on there, and am I allowed to curse? Well, I'm not going to curse anyway. It's called Rattlocke Eats $HIT. Anywho, and I myself am a family-friendly person. I myself do not like to partake in such vulgarities. However, with it being Schwartzy's show and stuff, he felt that it was the most necessary title, and if it's good with Schwartzy, then it's great with me. And this last time we did the Kool-Aid candy canes, and if you guys go there, if you I don't know if we could ever put a link on this or not to the episode and maybe even to his channel, because I will be there on Tuesday nights weekly trying stuff out as well as being here trying stuff out with you, as well as on my own channel, youtube.com/Zabadas Network, trying stuff there. So me just trying random foods is I'm now hitting all these different it's the multiverse now.
Speaking of the weird candy canes, have you tried? They've been out for many years. The Hershey's mint chocolate candy canes.
I have not. I've seen them online, and I have not gotten my hands on it yet. As a matter of fact, I got my hands on Oreos, and I didn't realize I wasn't filming when I did it. So, and the stores are currently out. So, what are you gonna do?
I know I've seen it at Walmart, but if you can find the Hershey's mint ones, definitely give it a try. It's better than you expect.
I hardly traverse a Walmart, but if I know that they have something like that there, I will make effort. But I
haven't looked this year, but I know in years past they've had them.
It's been a splendid time just sitting around eating stuff. Now I will also be controlling myself more. As a matter of fact, that's why right now I've been releasing a video every day for the past since the beginning of December, and I'm doing the 31 days of tasting. And because of that, hold on, Mitch Onyx is talking to me. Who am I kidding? He doesn't talk to me. He was sending a message to his Facebook, and I was notified because I spy on him. Anywho, with that in mind, at first I was going to just devour everything that was in front of me on every video, and I realized by doing that, I would not be going kindly into my goal of a more slender figure. So I'm only going to be releasing 1, possibly 2 per week on the Zabadas Network. And then I will be releasing some with you as well as on Schwartzy's channel. Now in January, since we're looking into the not Revelations, although who knows, after everything that's been going on the past couple of years, we may be seeing Revelations. New Year's resolutions. I'm going to be doing several tastes of health. Anything that is 0 calories, 0 sugar, high protein and whatnot, just to help other people that are trying to slim their figure down after having all of the ham and turkey and pie and fruitcake. Even I myself do enjoy fruitcake every now and then. I myself am a fruitcake every now and then. Anywho,
we got plenty of options with that now. You got all the stuff in the freezer section. You got the Beyond Meat stuff, the Impossible Meat stuff. So,
and you even have restaurants. You have White Castle with Impossible Meats and Burger King with the Impossible Whopper, and the only person that has not jumped on the bandwagon yet I have seen is McDonald's. I don't know, but who thinks that they're really meat?
They're in a test market right now. I think for something called the McPlant or something like that.
Oh,
I know they're jumping in soon.
There is a God, and He is furious. But no. And so during that month for Resolution January, I will be doing tastings of health stuff, snacks and whatnot. So excited to see where that goes. Who knows? You may just see me bite into a rice patty and try to end it all. Who knows?
All right. Well, this was fun.
Yes, I had a lot of fun.
All right, guys. While you're watching, stay tuned for an announcement within the next couple weeks for when episode 2 will drop. And we will drop a link to your other channel where they can check your other videos, and we'll link Schwartzy's channel as well.
Oh,
Schwartzy is good people.
It very much. Oh yes, and in his show he talks about mental health and wealth. We talked this past time. We talked about Paul Rudd, my idiot brother. So he has a little movie club too, where we'll talk about stuff, discuss it. In the end, he talks about wrestling, just like you do. So why not? Who can't handle more conversations about wrestling? I know I myself enjoy talking about wrestling. So
very much so.
When we're not here and we're not there, let's go everywhere.
Exactly. All right. Thanks for joining, everybody. Have a great rest of your night.